Hey, happy Monday. Welcome to hopefully May that is warm and no more snow. Fingers crossed. We live in Edmonton, so we never know. Today I'm talking to you about new builds, and I wanted to talk to you about what's happening. Of course, prices are going up. That's not news anymore, and neither is the continual increase of lumber. That's also not price. Not price. That's also not a surprise. There's still opportunities to build, and we are starting to see some land come available. So if you want to be on that list and you want to know where you're going to be able to build next, send us a message and we'll be happy to keep you in the loop with that. Now, today I want to talk to you about landscaping and the timeline when you're building a house. Now, when you build, you don't get landscaping. You get rough grade, which is all that brown, light brown dirt, and you don't actually get what you see at the show home, which is grass and everything. Now, if you're buying a show home, if you're buying a spec home, you also don't get landscaping. Nothing comes with. You will get rough grade dirt, and when you move in, depending on when you move in, you may or may not have your rough grade certificate. That comes from the city of Edmonton. Once that comes, that's actually going to come to your mailbox, believe it or not. The builder is responsible to do that work, and then once you get the rough grade certificate, you have 1 year to do everything. Now, I know that some builders, I was reading an email from Sterling that said that they had 2 years for your landscape deposit, because when you buy a new build, you do have to put a deposit anywhere from $1,000 I've seen to $2,500 is the common number I've seen, and you will not get that money back until you've done all the required things you need to do. Now, the required things you need to do is usually the front of the house. That's a disclaimer. If you live in the back, live in a walkout, there's different requirements. But if you just live in a normal, regular lot, it's just the front that you need to do. Now, each community has different landscaping requirements, and you want to check that out before you build, because those are costs that are incurred that need to be considered when you're buying in that neighborhood. Some have more strict requirements than others, and our area, we needed a 2-inch diameter. They dictate the size of the tree and how many bushes that they want to see in the front. Now, they also have requirements in terms of if you can widen your driveway after the fact. There's requirements if you can put mulch in. There's a whole bunch of things. Now, you can't do any of these required things until not just your rough grade is done, but your final grade. The final grade is that dark black dirt that you do need to order in. It's usually not that expensive, and your best option, pro tip, get someone who knows what they're doing to do this. They also warranty their work as well. So if the city comes and says, hey, you're like this much too short of black dirt, those guys will come back and fix it. So be careful when you're looking for quotes that people have a guarantee. If they don't have a guarantee, they can just dump the dirt, rake it out and be gone. And then if you fail multiple times, which I have seen people do, then you're gonna have to be responsible to keep bringing more dirt out to fix it. So you're better off finding somebody who knows what they're doing and can get it done. Now, I would start booking now, even though you don't want to start the work until probably after the May long weekend. But I guarantee you the landscapers are going to be very, very busy this year, as they were last year. So you're going to want to book that out. There are some people that specialize just in the dirt, and there are some people that do everything. Now, once the final grade and the black dirt is done, it does not mean that you can start landscaping. You've got to wait for the city to come out and give you that final grade certificate. Once that is completed, now you're free and clear to do everything else. Now, one of the things that we did, because our weather is so up and down, we personally actually put sod down. We knew it was a risk, because if it came too short and we had to raise it, we'd have to pull the grass out and put it back up, which we actually did do just on one portion. But we didn't want the dirt to rush out like rain, right? It is going to disappear if it rains and there's black dirt. The other thing you can do other than black dirt is also road crush. So we knew where our patio and deck was going to be, so we didn't want to waste black dirt. So we actually put road crush down. Road crush has been amazing because it hasn't had any weeds. We didn't put any landscaping tarp underneath, and it has not had weeds come through. And the city does approve that road crush as final grade texture. So if you have any questions on that, I just want to talk to you quickly about the landscaping timeline, so you have an idea of how to plan what you want to do. So first it's rough grade, final grade. Once you get the certificates from the city for each of those, now you're free and clear to do the other things. If you live on a walkout, sometimes your fence and sometimes your deck are a part of getting that landscape deposit back. Once you've completed your landscaping, don't forget to contact your builder to have the architectural guys, which is not the builder, come out and check it out. make sure everything's good to go, then you get your money back. And it goes towards your landscaping. In terms of cost, be wary because everything has gone up in cost this last year. And I wouldn't be surprised if the cost is going up there too, especially for the demand. And anybody who's building, who has moved in over the winter, is going to be needing to do that. And you don't want to start until after the May long weekend. And you want to make sure that you have things in place to kind of avoid money loss, which is your dirt, rushing into the water if it's raining. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.